Lamine Yamal, a name that has captured the attention of the entire football world in a short time. Born on July 13, 2007 in Barcelona, Yamal is a young Spanish talent of Moroccan descent. With impressive performances at youth levels, Lamine Yamal soon made a strong mark at FC Barcelona, the team he joined at a very young age. Yamal joined the La Masia Academy at the tender age of 8, where he was trained and developed. His outstanding technical qualities, especially his dribbling ability and powerful bursts of speed, made him one of the most promising young players in the Barcelona system. Lamine Yamal then quickly made an impression in Barcelona's youth teams, from the U12, U14 to U16 teams. With his breakthrough ability, outstanding technique and impressive scoring ability, Yamal became a shining star in Spain's youth tournaments. Notably, Yamal's ability was not only outstanding at the youth level, but he was also recognized when playing in Barcelona's first team at the age of only 16. Yamal's rapid development surprised many people, because he became the second youngest player in FC Barcelona history to play in La Liga, only after the legendary Leo Messi. Lamine Yamal is considered one of the most promising young talents in world football. In his debut for the first team in La Liga, he scored points with fans not only for his technical excellence but also for his competitive spirit beyond his age. Not stopping there, Yamal was also called up to the Spanish national team when he was only 16 years old. He made his debut for the national team in 2023. Becoming one of the youngest players in the history of the Spanish national team to participate in international matches. Lamine Yamal is not only a shining gem at Barcelona but also a talent that the whole of Spanish football expects to shine in the future. With outstanding talent and impressive competitive spirit, Yamal promises to be a big star in world football. Since breaking into Barcelona's first team, Lamine Yamal has begun to write his own magical story. Despite being only 16 years old, he has proven that age is no barrier to reaching historic milestones. Lamine Yamal has set a major record by becoming the youngest goal scorer in La Liga history. He scored against Granada on October 8, 2023, at the age of 16 years and 87 days. The goal not only helped Barcelona earn an important point but also confirmed Yamal's status in a competitive squad. Thanks to these impressive performances, Yamal quickly became Barcelona's new hope. Coach Xavi Hernandez did not hesitate to praise his talent, describing Yamal as a gem and special player. Not only did Lamine Yamal shine at Barcelona, he also quickly established himself in the Spanish national team. He was called up to the national team in September 2023, at the age of 16 years and 57 days. This made him the youngest player ever to play for the Spanish national team. Not only that, Yamal also set a record as the youngest player to score for the Spanish national team, when he scored against Georgia in a 7-1 victory. It only took him a few minutes after entering the field to make his name in history. This is an achievement that is difficult for anyone to match. With outstanding achievements both at club and national team level, Lamine Yamal has received much recognition from experts. He is considered one of the most remarkable young talents in Europe today. Many major newspapers such as Marca and The Guardian have called him the jewel of Spanish football. Despite his young age, Lamine Yamal has achieved what many players take their entire careers to achieve. With recognition from teammates, coaches and fans, Yamal is expected to become a new icon of Spanish football in the next decade. A talented young player like Lamine Yamal, despite his brilliant start to his career, cannot avoid difficult moments on the pitch. Sometimes, the pressure of too much expectation and unsatisfactory matches are an inevitable part of any player's path to maturity. For Yamal, his young age means he not only faces challenges from opponents on the pitch but also from the judgment of fans and experts. The match against Real Sociedad in November 2023 is remembered as one of Yamal's most disappointing performances. Barcelona lost 1-0, and Yamal, who was expected to bring creativity to the attack, failed to make an impact. He was pinned down by Sociedad's experienced defenders, lost possession several times, and seemed unable to find his usual rhythm. Not only that, the match against Bayern Munich in the group stage of the 2024 Champions League was also a difficult test for Yamal. Against a strong and experienced team like Bayern, Yamal showed a lack of sharpness in handling the ball. A dangerous loss of the ball in the middle of the field led to Barcelona's second goal. This was a match in which Yamal received a lot of criticism from the press and fans. When you play for a club like Barcelona, the expectations from the fans are huge. For Yamal, the pressure is doubled because he is not only a promising young player but also compared to greats like Lionel Messi. The comparisons can sometimes become a burden, as people expect Yamal to reach his peak too soon. The Spanish media is sometimes unforgiving. After each unsatisfactory match, Yamal often becomes the focus of criticism. Many newspapers such as Marca and AS have asked the question: is Yamal really a future star or just a temporary phenomenon? These articles not only affect Yamal's psychology but also create great pressure from public opinion. Despite the difficulties, Lamine Yamal did not give up easily. After bad matches, he always showed determination on the training ground. Coach Javier Nandez once revealed that Yamal was often the first one to arrive at the training ground, spending extra time to improve skills such as finishing and passing. In particular, the support from his family and teammates helped Yamal overcome the pressure. He once shared that every time he returned home, his mother was always the one to encourage him and help him stay strong. In the team, seniors like Lewandowski or Gavi also often gave advice to help Yamal face difficulties on the field. In fact, it was the hardships and pressures that helped Lamine Yamal mature. In an interview, he once said, "I know that I am young and will make mistakes. But the important thing is that I learn from those mistakes. Every game, good or bad, is a lesson that helps me improve." Bad performances and pressure from fans and the media are inevitable for a young talent like Lamine Yamal. However, the way he faces difficulties shows his outstanding character. These challenges will be valuable assets on his journey to becoming a big star of world football. At the age of 16, Lamine Yamal is not only the youngest player to ever play and score in La Liga, but also the center of the transfer market with an estimated value of around €25 million according to Transfermarkt at the end of 2024. Despite his young age, Yamal has surpassed many other mature players thanks to his outstanding development potential and natural football skills. His release clause is currently set at €1 billion, the highest in football history, on par with Barcelona's Pedri, Ansu Fati, and Gavi. This shows that Yamal is not only a talented player but also an icon that Barcelona wants to protect at all costs. Barcelona have taken a series of strategic steps to ensure that Yamal does not leave the Camp Nou, despite interest from other big clubs. In October 2023, Yamal signed his first professional contract with Barcelona, which runs until 2026. With a release clause of €1 billion. This is an unprecedented figure for a player of his age. When the news was announced, the Spanish media called it the contract of the century for a teenager. Barcelona's decision not only protects Yamal from suitors, but also confirms that he is part of the club's long-term plans, not unlike what they did with Lionel Messi when he was a youngster. According to analysts, if Yamal continues to maintain his excellent form and improves aspects such as fitness, finishing ability and stability in big matches, his transfer price could reach €150 million to €200 million in the next few years. Some experts predict that if he leaves Barcelona one day, Yamal could become the most expensive player in football history, surpassing Neymar's transfer record €222 million from Barcelona to PSG in 2017. This is completely feasible, because Yamal possesses all the elements that big teams look for: speed, technique, the ability to play in many attacking positions and tactical acumen despite his young age. A transfer deal worth €200 million is not only an affirmation of Lamine Yamal's talent, but also a testament to the appeal of Spanish football in training young superstars. This could create a domino effect in the transfer market, as big clubs are willing to spend record amounts of money to own this shining gem. While Yamal's high price tag is a testament to his talent, it also comes with enormous pressure. When young players are labeled $1 million or €1 billion, expectations from fans and experts increase dramatically. Yamal now faces pressure to perform well in every match, as any mistake can be heavily criticized. In addition, maintaining stability in his career, avoiding injuries and developing in the right direction will be huge challenges. Success in the transfer market is a double-edged sword. It opens up great opportunities for young players like Yamal, but also puts them in the media spotlight and under constant pressure. With his natural talent, support from Barcelona and constant hard work, we believe that Lamine Yamal will not only overcome all challenges, but also reach new heights in his career.